Welcome to Book Buzz with Tanushree. In this segment, I am inviting guests who have read my book, Bring Out That Red Lipstick, How to Harness the Superpowers of Feminine Energies for Success, Harmony and Well-Being. These guests have been kind enough to send me detailed review about how this book impacted them. When I wrote this book, I was hesitant. Will me sharing my experiences help empower another woman like me who are going through life balancing her home, career, relationships, and personal growth? After all, a woman wants all of it. So today, I have a special guest in my studio. Today's guest is Shruthi Shiva. She is a microbiologist by education and a full-time mom and an aspiring digital entrepreneur. She has worked in 2 national labs in her early career and was into food industry and publishing space before taking a break. I know Shruthi through my Facebook groups and I have also met her. And I find her to be a very fiercely ambitious and an energetic person. So let us hear it from her. What part of the book did she vibe with? Hi Shruthi, a warm welcome to Book Buzz.
Hi, namaste everyone. Hi Tanu.
Hi Shruti, so nice to have you today on. I could manage to rope you in for this.
Thank you for considering me. If your message meant something to me and if my message is going to mean something to someone, I think it is worth it.
It is my pleasure, Shruti, because you are the very first ones to read and send me a detailed review of this book. And viewers, I'm going to show you the review that she had sent. I was overwhelmed seeing that review. It was like such a detailed review, and I didn't know at that point that I could touch somebody so much, or the book, the content of the book the story of the book would really relate to somebody so much. So Shruti, I'm going to give you the mic. You are going to let us know, how did you come to reading this book?
So, since I think it was 2 years ago, I met you for the first time. I don't know, I felt a strange connection. And that is what I mentioned in my review of the book also. I didn't know what it was, but I could totally relate to you. And after that, I was in touch with you through our common Facebook groups as well. And I was checking your WhatsApp statuses regularly, your updates and stuff like that. And I saw a blog you had written about Corona and how the whole world is talking in the negative sense about Corona and energizing that thing. Right. So that was like, wow, beautiful. Again, the next thing was you had mentioned about the launch of your book. I was like, wow. So there is something in this book for me that before you even launched it, I knew I was going to read it. So that is how it happened. There's an interesting story also, if you remember. I had ordered, the order didn't go through, it was cancelled.
Yes,
and ultimately what I got was a personally signed copy from you.
Yeah. See, it was meant to happen. It was meant to happen that you had to call me and tell, I have ordered for the book and I've not received it for a long time. So what should I do? And I said, I have
waited for quite a long time also.
I remember.
Finally it came with a message. I am someone who believes in angel numbers and all that. So there was a number, there was a message, there was a personalized message. So I was like, wow. So I started reading with this same chapter which you had mentioned. It made absolute sense to me.
Really?
And before that also, so that is what I wanted to. So after that, flow. That was a chapter you had mentioned.
I remember. I was just going to ask whether it was that chapter.
That thing. Yes, it just stuck with me, and then that became my word. So I also liked Rumi. There was a quote by Rumi also, and Mihail Csikszentmihalyi, and I follow Stephen Kotler. After that, because of that word, I finally watched that video of Stephen Kotler, which I was, just going on postponing. So I
Good.
watched. That made sense to me. After that, I read Ikigai, which again was talking about flow. I
Right.
thought, okay, this is the message. I have to, figure out the way. I have to get that balance within me.
True,
Yeah,
true.
and the most important thing which I connected with you, with your book and your story, was the part where you tried to, manage everything alone. Go job, kid, leaving the kid in daycare, competing with men in the office just like other men, and proving yourself every day, all that, and saying no to me. That is something I think I've got from my mother, the perfectionist. So I by the time I read your book, I knew that multitasking is not for us. I mean, it is not a good thing. But I was still taking pride in being a perfectionist.
True.
I realized that it is not a good thing at all.
It was not
And that is
the.
how I know. Yes.
It is not the
If
sash
you
and the
see
crown
me,
that
you
you need
can
to
see
carry.
that, yeah, Tanu was just telling me how, pale I've become. So I'm a result of that, multitasking perfectionist syndrome. I'm a mixture of that. This burnout is a result of that. So we both don't want anybody to go through such a burnout phase.
Right.
I think that is the whole agenda of Tanu's book. And that is the thing which, I got connected to very deeply.
Yes, I think it is very important for us to respect ourselves first, put the oxygen mask for ourselves first, hold an anchor for ourselves first. I mean, who's going
Yes.
to ask, how you are going to do all of this? Nobody's going to ask this.
We do everything and we are expected to do more and more. Nobody will say, how are you doing? Is
Or
it
stop doing
difficult?
what you're doing. Don't have to do
No.
so much of
Yeah.
that.
Nobody will ask that, is it difficult? Are you okay? Nobody will ask. You are setting a high standard for yourself, and people want you to go above that every time. And in
Right.
the process, you just burn out.
And that is the side effects of being a perfectionist. Because being
Yes.
perfect really, honestly, there is nothing called as being perfect
Perfection.
or being completely balanced. You will be unbalanced to a certain extent, but is that balance 80% or you just have a 10% imbalance? That matters. Like we
Yes.
always, in my book also have spoken about Shiva Shakti energies balance, and we have to achieve that balance. That's the ideal condition to have. But honestly, even if you reach nearer to it, even if it is 80-85%, I think it's a big deal for yourself to say that you are balanced. Because
Yes.
the
Yes.
rest 10-20% can be handled, can be managed somehow. And the worst thing, like I found with myself, and I also see that you also mentioned this, that we don't ask for help. We feel that
Yes.
everything
That
has
is
to be
one.
carried on our shoulders.
We feel bad asking for help. And but we don't try. We already decide that maybe we shouldn't ask. We don't even try.
Right. I
One
think
thing I've learned book. I started asking for help.
that's nice.
That is one thing.
Awesome. So Shruti,
And I remember you mentioning. Yeah, please.
yes, tell me. I was mentioning.
Oh, like you have mentioned how you should take part in the activities which keep you happy in flow. That was like my word. So after reading the book, this is what I ordered.
Yay! Super.
Immediately, even before I finish the book, since your book goes chapter by chapter, we have to take that action. I'm quite a fast implementer. So I ordered, I started coloring. Now this is almost torn apart by my kids. And whenever I used to sit, they used to come and sit and color with me and all. So to keep, make it a regular practice, I have bought this also. There are some entries also.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I
wow.
started. So thanks to you.
Oh no, thanks
this
that
is to remind
you're sharing this with us, Shruti. This is
yeah, all this is what connects me with you.
awesome. I love you. I love
Thank
that
you.
you took
Thank you
action
for
for yourself.
inspiring.
I love you because you took action for yourself. That's such a biggest thing. Sometimes we feel, we have to be present physically to help someone or guide someone or inspire someone. But I'm so thankful that you are proving it to me that maybe I'm physically so far away from you, but uh, that book has reached you and it has helped you. It is guiding you, and I'm so thankful to you that you are a fast implementer. I know that, and I really love that part
Thank
about
you.
you. It's no point sitting and self-doubting and creating those walls within you, around you, and then not being able to do. I mean, just feeling frozen that my hands are not moving, my feet is not moving, my head is not working. I'm so glad that you took that step, you broke that wall around you, and I would be glad if you break down the perfectionist mold completely and enjoy yourself thoroughly with that.
Yes, yes, I've come out, so much. I've come out so much out of that. But I know there is some parts of me which is still sticking on to it. But I'm happy with my progress. I can say
That's
that.
it. I think once we understand what lessons we had to learn in that situation,
True.
we can get past it faster. The first step is to accept something, that yes, there is a problem. There is something that needs to be done for it, and then moving past it is, I think it's quite empowering once you learn to accept it. Brilliant.
Yes.
What is
Thank
the
you.
biggest takeaway for you, Shruti? I mean, what part in the book would you like to take it for life, further in your life?
Further is self-love. You are so constantly made to feel that self-love is selfish, especially when you have small kids around like me. You are expected to give 200% of yours to the kids, which is not possible.
True.
So I think that is something I'll always keep in mind, to take care of myself. I've suffered typhoid 2 times. I don't ever want that to repeat again.
No, it's
So
not
that
worth
is
it.
definitely.
That's wonderful. I think self-love and I think flow, as you mentioned, whenever you plan those self-love activities, you will be in your own element, you will be in your own flow, and I think that will elevate you. And I know you have been working on your digital entrepreneurship journey, and I know that these were just stepping stones for you to reach that heights, and you're going to do it.
Thank you for your wishes.
Well, lovely. It was fun talking to you, Shruti, and knowing you and how you analyze this book for your own situation. This was the intention of writing this book, to get connected to women so that they don't feel they're alone. I was there in that space for some time, thinking that it happens only to me, but no. The problem is that we don't speak out and we don't connect to other people to understand whether this is really the thing that we undergo.
Yes,
so, Shruti, you have any last message for your viewers and listeners?
Like I said, the one who has been through the same journey as you is the best person to seek out help and get some guidance. I think that is what Tanu has done for me, and I'm thankful to her. And I hope that many women in the future make use of your experience and knowledge and your book and everything that you have to offer. I wish them all the very best, and I wish you all the very best on your future endeavors.
Thank you so much
for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you so much, Shruti. It is my pleasure. Honestly, it's been my pleasure.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks for taking time out and sharing this thing with me and our viewers today.
Thank you. Have a wonderful life, all of you, whoever is watching.
Same to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. So, dear viewers, if you are one of those who haven't yet read the book, go ahead and read it. It is available in Kindle and paperback formats on amazon.in.com.uk, on Notion Press, on Google Books, etc. The links for the same are available in the description. If you are one of those who has already read the book and liked it, please write to us at team@tanushreenair.com and let us know what you liked about the book. So until we meet again, stay safe, stay inspired, and don't forget to bring out that red lipstick.